not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you.
Hey guys, Erica Yolanda here, and I am back with another video. Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody. I hope everybody is happy, healthy, and fed, and are just enjoying themselves, having a good work week or a good play week or whatever it is you're doing. I hope you're doing the best at it. Your girl is off. I just clocked out. I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment. And yeah, I'm still going to orthopedics and going to see what's what. I had a back injection 2 weeks ago, so this is my follow-up. And needless to say, it did not work. So let's see if we're going to get another injection or see what the doctor says, because your girl is just down bad. Emotionally positive, physically down bad. But it's all right though. You know how life goes. It just, whatever happens, you just take the lemons and make lemonade, and that's what I'm doing. So that's, you know, that's the most exciting thing going on with me right now, is just trying to go make sure that I everything together. Work wasn't too bad today. You know, I'm still on light duty. I still got another 5 weeks of physical therapy left, so I imagine that, you know, they're not going to revisit my light duty status until I finish physical therapy. It's hard when you do what I do for a living and you can't do it. When somebody tells you you can't do it for the time being, that is the most hurtful thing in the world. It's like somebody telling you, you know what, you went to school for all of this, now we're going to take this from you. That's how I feel. But I know this is only temporary, you know, just setting me up for the big comeback. But my patients and stuff, they love me dearly. They ask me every day, how do I feel, how I'm doing. And I feel like they keep me going outside of my family. My daughter and my husband, those are the light of my life. And my family and friends, you know. But God's will, everything is what it is. You just gotta roll with the punches. You know, things happen. I'm not in the worst shape, you know, of somebody else that can't do anything. At least I still can do some things, you know, still have my home life, whatever that is. Yeah, I hate driving behind people that can't drive. This man is swinging this big old wagon, and I swear, in front of me, and I swear he don't know what he doing. Like, legit, this man is just, first of all, his trailer lights don't work. That's a hazard within itself. That is a horrible hazard. Your trailer lights don't work. You got people behind you. Luckily for me, when I drive and I see people, especially people driving trailers, I look at their tail lights as opposed to their trailer lights. I look at the tail lights to see what way they're going. Because half the time, these folks in these small country ass towns don't have their stuff together. And I'm just going to say it like that. They don't have their stuff together. I work in a town that's got one McDonald's, one Dairy Queen, and a half a Huddle House. Don't ask me what's a half a Huddle House. I say a half a Huddle House because half the time they ain't open. That's what I call half a Huddle House. So, yeah, if y'all want to know what half a Huddle House is, half the time they ain't open. And that's the only thing to eat in this town that I work in. The Huddle House and the McDonald's and the Dairy Queen. Oh yeah, they got a couple of like mom and pop restaurants. I take that back. How could I forget? They have one restaurant here that when I used to work night shift, I would always go by and get a slice of banana pudding cheesecake. They have I don't even like that combination, but y'all, that banana pudding cheesecake was so good. I'm so random. Y'all see how I was on one thing and I just straight jumped to something else? That's how random your girl is. But I am going the opposite direction from home. My doctor is in a whole nother town today, so I gotta go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 towns over from my house and 2 towns over from my job. I'm closer for my job there. I think it's like 20 minutes, a 20-minute drive from my job. So I'm headed there now. I like to try to get there a little bit early because you never know what's happening. So I try to, you know, leave work with ample time to get where I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm one of those people, y'all. I'm an early bird. There's two times. There's late and on time. Those are the only 2 times for me. Late and on time. And your girl try to always be on time. It's a rare that I'm late, because when I'm late, I feel horrible. But I'm going to the doctor. I usually like when my husband go with me, but he wasn't able to go with me today. So I just feel like when my husband goes with me to the doctor, they take me more serious, because he advocates for me. Because sometimes, as loud as my voice is, when they start saying something that I don't like, I start shutting down. And my husband advocates for me. So I like when he goes with me, because if they say something that I don't like and I just start to like shut down, he'd be like, no, this is what y'all need to do, and this is what is going on. Like, no. So he advocates for me. So that's that. But I'm going, you know, I'm optimistic, but I'm hopeful at the same time, because these doctors, especially when they find out that you got hurt at work, that's a whole different situation. When you just rolling in, willy-nilly on your own, it's different. When you get hurt on the job, they really tend to look at you differently, and I hate that. Especially with me being a medical professional. Like, seriously, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, why would you do that? Y'all, I'm looking at my back seat. Y'all see them paper towels still back there. Y'all, them paper towels been in my back seat for like 3 months. I'm convinced that they just gonna be there. They're just a part of the truck now. They are. They're just gonna be there, because I ain't gonna take them out. And I'm just waiting on my daughter to take them out. My husband would already had them out by now. But I'm waiting on to see if my daughter take the initiative to take them out. Because she done rode in this truck. She done drove this truck 50 million times. And them paper towels is still back there. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah. So I'm on my way. Hopefully I just get some type of positive news today. Like, and I said positive news, like, okay, let's see, we're gonna try a new method of treatment, because physical therapy is hurting me more than it's helping me. Like, I shouldn't be feeling like this coming from physical therapy. I had physical therapy yesterday, and today I can barely freaking move. So that's never good. And especially with a back injury. Physical therapy to me is not the best thing for a back injury. However, you have to go through the steps. And this is just one step that is just like, I just feel so agitated because I'm hurting. But we'll see. So I'm about 20 minutes out. I will check in with you guys when I leave. Bye. Okay guys, I am back. I am leaving the doctor's office, and it wasn't too bad. Like, he actually, you know, when it's going to the doctor, it's kind of hit and miss. Because some days the doctor be cold, and some days they be hot. Like today, he was hot. Like, he acted like he genuinely cared about how I was feeling and what was going on, and the fact that the first injection didn't take. So he's gonna order another back injection, but this time he's gonna try a stronger type medication. He was kind of optimistic that the other one would take as well. So, you know, it was a good visit, I guess you'll say. I honestly be dreading going. Like, I legit be dreading going to the doctor, because you just never know how it's gonna go. And today was a good visit. I didn't get discouraged and shut down. He was actually positive. So he gave me the option of just stopping treatment and seeing if it was gonna like try to heal itself, or keep going, because there's always a risk when you're doing any type of medications, and especially when it comes to back injections. One of the most highest things that happen when it comes to injections is diabetes. You know, your blood sugars just go out of whack, and anybody that gets any type of steroid injection, you have to, much like when you're taking oral steroids, you have to let your doctor know, hey, I'm on the steroid injections, because when you get your blood work, it's out of whack. Like, your blood work is just, your blood sugars is out of whack, and it looks like you just a diabetic. And it stays like that for like 90 days. Between, I think, 90 and 120 days, your blood sugars stay out of whack after you've taken any type of steroid, whether it's oral or injection or even topical steroids. So that's one of the things that a lot of people don't know, is that when you are getting like steroid injections, whether it's in your shoulder, your back, your neck, wherever you're getting these injections, you stand a very high chance of testing positive for diabetes within the first 90 to 120 days. And that's one of the things that I stress, especially with me being, I'm overweight. You know, like I'm overweight nowadays. And I know I have to be careful, especially me who loves chocolate, love candy. Got candy in my pocket right now, getting ready to eat a piece. But I know I have to be real careful, because more than likely, if I go get blood work done right now, it's gonna look like I'm a diabetic. And that's why you always important. They tell you, if you got a doctor's appointment or getting blood work or anything done, let your primary know. And I'll say that I've been getting like a lot of dry mouth since the injection, but I know that's because my blood sugars is out of whack. I can feel it. But within the next 90, 120 days, it's going to come back down. So, yeah, that's one of the things that a lot of people don't know. That's why it's very important to educate yourself when you're getting any type of procedures or taking any type of medications. Always know what the side effects of those medications are, because a lot of times the side effects are way worse than the benefit. Weird, but you know, it is what it is. You just have to know. But yeah, it was a positive appointment, because I'm always on edge going into these appointments. I'm like, what the doctor gonna be like today? And I tell people, you might not believe this, or you may start to wonder. If you're looking at this video, you may start to wonder. When you go to a doctor's appointment on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, your doctors are way more, it just seems like they're more into you and more into what's going on. And they have more patience at that time. When I say patience, I mean, like, I ain't talking about people. I'm talking about, nerves, patience. On Monday, Tuesdays, some Wednesdays, because a lot of places close early on Wednesdays. Thursday, Friday, the doctor, in my opinion, is usually burnt out. They irritable. They rushing you up out of there. And especially on Fridays, they just can't wait to get to the weekend. Like, you don't even matter. And that's my opinion. Just check and see if y'all notice the same thing. I've been noticing this for years. That's why I try to always keep my doctor's appointments Monday, Tuesdays. Wednesday, I'm pushing it. Thursday, Friday, it's going to be a wrap. I don't even want to be with them because they irritable as hell. That's my opinion, but that's, to me, it's true. It really is. And that's my opinion, okay? It's my opinion. I keep saying it's my opinion. You ain't got to believe me, but that's just my opinion. I try to keep my appointments on Monday, Tuesdays. Again, Wednesday, I'm pushing it. I just feel like the doctors are way more polite. They're way more laid back. They listen better. That's my opinion. On Mondays and Tuesdays. Thursdays, Fridays, definitely not. They trying to whatever. But yeah, so right now they're gonna submit for another injection to see what the insurance company says. But I'm hopeful, and I told him that I'm not giving up on this. Like, I'm not gonna give up on myself. I'm not gonna give up on my body getting back right, because I ain't right. I'm not right. So that's that. We're gonna see how it goes, and then back to the drawing board. But right now I'm remaining hopeful. I'm probably not gonna do too many more therapy sessions. Because it's getting worse for me. The pain is getting worse, and my condition is declining. That's that. People don't realize that if you're in any type of pain, it's a battle. Back pain just happens to be one of the worst pains. I put back pain up there with toothaches. And I legit put back pain up there with 2 things. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I'm on my way home. I text my husband when I was at the for my appointment, because he gives like the best words of encouragement. So I text him right before I went inside the appointment, and he gave me some, you know, motivation and just let me know everything was gonna be all right. So yeah, and it did. It turned out pretty good. But yeah, I'm on my way home. I'll be home in about an hour, because like I said, I'm like 4 towns over. But I got my drink. I don't have no snacks, but I got some peppermints. I love peppermints. So I got me some peppermints to keep me going. And that's it. I'm going to end the vlog here. As always, Erica Yolanda, stay happy, stay healthy, stay happy, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fed. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time I post a new video. You guys, I've been doing really good at getting at least 3 videos out a week, and that's my goal, is to at least get 3 videos out a week. One day we'll be a big platform. Right now we're small, but I remain hopeful. You guys sharing the videos and stuff, and you know, telling your friends about me, that's gonna get me there. And once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway. I'm going to cash out somebody $100 when I get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, guys, I am out. Be cool. Bye.